Goedenavond allemaal. This is the Trini-Dutchman, and I wanted to do a little quick vlog. It's been a while, I know, and I apologize for that. Things have been pretty busy, pretty hectic. Wanted to just spend a couple of minutes talking to you about a book that I've been reading that's been helping me. I've been going through some challenging times recently, and this book has been giving me a source of strength, at least anyways. And the book is called The Book of Joy, and it is co-authored by Desmond Tutu, Archbishop Desmond Tutu, who is an Anglican bishop in South Africa, and Our Holiness the Dalai Lama, who is a Tibetan monk, the leader of the Tibetan people as well, in exile in India. So I've learned a ton about Buddhism. I was raised Christian for the most part and had converted to Catholicism at 23. But I do want to particularly state that I'm not in any way trying to push religion or anything like that. If you find source of strength in religion, fantastic. If you find just spirituality, fantastic. Or if you're complete atheist, agnostic, whatever you believe, this book can still be helpful to you, and I wanted to just tell you a little bit about it. I have almost nothing but positive things to say about this book. What I really love about this book is it talks about how to find joy, especially in a world that has so much suffering. We see so many bad things that happen around us today that we wonder, where is the joy? Or as Black Eyed Peas states in their song, where's the love? So I haven't finished it yet, but the really cool thing is they bring in some personal anecdotes from both of their lives. As you know, Dalai Lama was in exile, or is in exile, so he had to leave Tibet in 1959. And Desmond Tutu was in the apartheid movement in South Africa, so he had a lot of challenges to face as a black man, and just talked about reconciliation with whites and forgiveness and all that other really neat stuff. This book is completely relevant. It's applicable to anyone, like I said, of all faiths, all walks of life, because it talks about things like compassion. It talks about things like forgiveness. And these are things that myself as well, I'm trying to work on a daily basis. And it's just an awesome book. Like the last chapter that I read, for example, was on humor and how to use humor to diffuse situations that could be potentially problematic. For example, you're going through pain and hardship and all that other kind of stuff. And Archbishop Desmond Tutu talks about how, if you can be self-deprecating, if you can tease and make fun of yourself, that can help you get through pain. And that's often what I try to do. Like, I don't mind poking fun at myself. And also, I don't mind teasing you. If I always tell people all the time that if I tease you, that means I really like you. Like, if I tease you like as a friend jokingly, obviously I would never say something rude to you. But if I just poke fun at you because I like you, that means I really like you and I think that you're a cool person. So definitely check it out. The Book of Joy, Archbishop Desmond Tutu and the Dalai Lama brings a great source of inspiration. They talk about also suffering as well, and how sometimes even going through suffering can bring great joy because it brings people together. For example, think of 9/11, the unfortunate incident that happened, and basically how it brought so many people together in unity to try to help others in all the suffering and the grief that they went through. One anecdote that I do want to share from you, I don't want to completely ruin the book for you. Definitely recommend checking it out again. I know I'm totally promoting it. I promise you the Dalai Lama is not paying me any money for this glowing review. But one really neat anecdote was Archbishop Desmond Tutu was talking about how he was in traffic in the United States, and somebody had cut him off in traffic. And you know how frustrating that can be. I know for myself, if somebody cuts me off in traffic, I can feel pretty frustrated about it sometimes. And sometimes in life, it's just a matter of perspective. And what Archbishop Desmond Tutu had stated was, oh, geez, that person probably has to get to the hospital. That's why he's in such a rush. So instead of being so angry that the person had cut him off in traffic, he decided to look at it from a way of compassion. Now, I know that's not always possible, but maybe that's the bar that we should all strive for. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think. This is the Trini-Dutchman. I want to send you a lot of love, beaucoup d'amour, veel liefde, with all my vlogs that I do, and I'll try to vlog more often. Take care. Goedenavond.